Title: The Timeless Watch. Once upon a time, in a quaint little town, there lived an old watchmaker named Mr. Benjamin. He was known far and wide for his skill in crafting the most intricate and beautiful timepieces. Mr. Benjamin was a quiet and reserved man, and he spent most of his days in his cozy workshop, working on his beloved watches. One chilly autumn morning, a stranger arrived in town. His name was Samuel, and he was a collector of rare and unique timepieces. Samuel had heard rumors of Mr. Benjamin's exceptional craftsmanship and had traveled a long way to see it for himself. He knocked on the workshop's door and was greeted by the soft-spoken watchmaker. Samuel explained his passion for collecting watches and his desire to own one of Mr. Benjamin's creations. Intrigued, the watchmaker led Samuel into his workshop, a place filled with the ticking of various timepieces. Samuel was mesmerized by the beauty and precision of the watches displayed there. He spent hours admiring each one, but one watch in particular caught his eye. It was a pocket watch with a delicate golden case, adorned with intricate engravings of roses and vines. The watch had a unique feature. It had no hands, but displayed the phases of the moon instead. Samuel was enchanted by this watch and knew he had to have it. He offered Mr. Benjamin a handsome sum of money, but the watchmaker was hesitant. "This watch is very special to me," Mr. Benjamin said. "It's the result of years of hard work and holds a story close to my heart." Samuel was curious and wanted to hear the story behind the watch. Mr. Benjamin began to tell him about a promise he had made to his late wife, Emily. She had always dreamed of watching the moon together in the garden. However, as time went on, she fell gravely ill, and her dream seemed unattainable. On her deathbed, she made Mr. Benjamin promise that he would find a way to show her the moon from wherever she was. Touched by the story, Samuel understood the sentimental value of the watch. He shared a few stories of his own, about the joy he had found in collecting watches and how each one had its unique tale. He could empathize with the watchmaker's attachment to the timepiece. After a heartfelt conversation, Mr. Benjamin decided to part with the watch, but not for money. He gifted it to Samuel with one condition, that he would take it to his wife's grave every full moon and let it shine, just as he would have done for Emily. Samuel agreed and left the workshop with the precious moon phase watch. He kept his promise and, for years, visited Emily's grave during every full moon. As he watched the watch's moon phase indicator, he felt connected to the watchmaker's love story and the memory of Emily. Over time, Samuel learned that the most valuable timepieces were not those made of gold and jewels, but the ones that held personal stories and sentiments within them. And so, the timeless watch became a cherished heirloom, a symbol of love and connection that transcended time. In the end, Samuel discovered that the most precious treasures were not those you could buy with money, but the ones that touched your heart and soul. The watch's hands might have been still, but its story would forever tick on in the hearts of those who cherished it.